Hey y'all, welcome to Everyday Man. So you're looking for a set of running boards for your pickup truck that actually go down low enough and come out far enough where they're actually useful. Well, you've come to the right place. In today's episode, I want to do a review of the amp power steps, and we'll get back to you in just a sec. So y'all, today I'm going to tell you everything I can, everything there is to know about these amp research runner steps. Now I've been running these steps for right at 2 years, about 2 months, 2 years and 2 months. The truck's got 50,000 miles on them. I installed them when they were brand new. Now, as far as the installation process, obviously I can't do an installation video because they're already here. But what I can tell you is it took me about three and a half hours to do. Now I'm familiar with tools and vehicle installation of electrical parts. It is a pretty thorough and in-depth installation, but it's not hard, it's not complicated. If you go with a wrench, I'm sure you can get these installed pretty easy. They are plug and play, so there's no splicing into any wires. They simply do what they say. They plug and play. They plug into your OBD port, and that's where they get the information to open and shut with your door closing and opening. So like I said, I've had them for 2 years. They work excellent. They've always come down. They've always gone up. Now, there's been a couple of times where they came down a little bit slow and caught me off guard and almost fell out the truck. Once you get used to using them, you use them all the time. Now, this four-wheel drive truck right here sits pretty high, and it didn't come with any running boards. And when I was looking into running boards, if you want to not sacrifice ground clearance, you're looking into a Nerf bar or maybe some type of four-wheel drive step. They're so close to the bottom of your truck that they really don't help you step into it. Whereas this one, on the other hand, comes down quite far. Let's see, from the bottom of the door sill, comes down almost 9 inches. So that gives you a 9-inch step from the bottom of your truck. And guys, I think that's really good. Let's see, from the ground on this Dodge truck, it's only about 14 inches from the ground. So it gives you a really good place to step. And while we're measuring, it's about 6.5 inches deep. So they're plenty large enough to put your feet on. And I got a size 12 boot, and they fit me just great. Now, each one of these steps will have a 600-pound rating on them. Now, I'm a big old boy. I come in right at 300 pounds. I've had me and another big old boy get out the truck at the same time, and they're still there. It's never been an issue. Like I said, they've always come up and down. They've never given me any issues at all. The only problem I've ever had with them is right here, the painted surface, whatever they use to coat them, is starting to wear off. Now, like I said, I do daily drive this truck. It's got 50,000 miles on it. But the paint is starting to come off. I don't think that's a real big deal. If it gets bad, I'll send them off having powder coated or something. They really have been good steps. Now, as you can see, they're easy enough to keep down. You just keep your foot on them, close your door, they stay down. And the same goes in the opposite direction. Say you're parked on top of a log or something, or a rock, and you open the door, they'll stay up. They won't force themselves down. So that's a really nice feature. It also allows you to clean them, because these things will catch an enormous amount of mud and dirt up under your truck. I don't know how they do it. Now, as far as them tucking up away and allowing you to have the same ground clearance, you can see they're almost invisible. They really do a great job of preserving the look of your vehicle, and I really like them. Now, they're a little hard to install. They're a bit pricey. They're a bit on the expensive side. These are around $1,500 right now for the plug-and-play kit for this 2018 Ram pickup truck. Now, if you're really needing them, if you need them for your family, smaller kids, or your older people to get in and out of the vehicle, they're absolutely worth it. Even for me, I love them. They really work great. Now, give me a few minutes and we'll get under the hood here and I'll show you how the plug-and-play system works. Now, guys, as far as the plug-and-play system itself, the installation, it's very clean looking. This wire here that looks like a factory wire is run to the other side that goes to the passenger steps. Now you can see this wiring harness here. This is part of the system, and this other little one here, is also part of the system. Here's your module, and it really installs nicely next to the battery box in this Ram truck. And the only other wire you got is your factory, is your power wire for them, which does come fused, and it just tucks right here against the battery. And there's only one spot you got to go through the firewall, which there's already a hole there, and that's to get to your OBD2 port. Now, guys, as far as your OBD2 port, simply plugs in right here, and that's it. It's tucked up out of the way. Nice and neat. So, all right, y'all. So there they are. That's the Amp Research Power Steps. I think they're a really good idea for a pickup truck, especially for a four-wheel drive truck, that you want to maintain your ground clearance. You want to make sure you don't knock a runner board off on a stump, which I have seen that happen before. These you're not going to knock off. They're tucked up under your truck. The frame rails of the truck would surely hit anything before your runner boards do. So, y'all, if you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up and think about subscribing, maybe even hit that bell. And until I see y'all next time, I'm going to turn on the air conditioner on this truck. It's hot out here. See y'all.